Hello all! Today I'm continuing with my unbaggings. This has been an unbagging week. I'm unbagging expansions 2, Stuka Leader. I'm up to expansion number 4, Mediterranean number 2, if you are scoring it at home, which promises to bring new campaigns, new targets, new aircraft, new bandits, and new events. What is this about? Well, this is an expansion to Stuka Leader, the World War II European theater solitaire game, which handles air campaigns during World War II and is taking it from handling it from the German perspective, much like its predecessor, Zero Leader, which took on the Japanese perspective in the Pacific World War II, and Corsair Leader, which took on the American perspective of World War II in the Pacific. This is designed by DVG or is published by DVG and designed or created by Chuck Seegert. What do you get in a box or a bag of Stuka Leader expansion number 4? Well, if you want to know a little bit about what you're getting or why you're getting it, check out my video below where I unbox Stuka Leader and also do an overview of kind of what is the game about. So this will make better sense. So we're up to Mediterranean number 2, which means there was a Mediterranean number 1. So take a look at my list below and you can follow along for yourself. So what we're looking at here is a continuation of Mediterranean campaigns. So these are historical campaigns that took place in the Mediterranean during World War II. So you're going to get some new campaigns that are specific to that, targets that are specific to that, aircraft and bandits. Bandits are, the opposing forces, which would be the Allies in this case, since you're the Axis. And so you're going to get some new of those, both in counters and, for your aircraft, you're going to get aircraft and pilots. They are combined in cards, and some new events, which kind of juice up the game flow a little bit, make it a little bit different, and adds a little bit of replayability. So enough of all that. Let's get in this bag and see what we get with this. Man, they staple these things on here. Get into the bag proper here. And this is typically how DVG provides or sources their expansions, at least for the Leader series, is they do it in these bags, because you're going to get some player cards. So this is for the campaigns. You're going to get some counter sheets, one or more depending on the expansion, and you're going to get cards. And these cards are going to have your targets that are specific to to that campaign. You're also going to get some event cards, and you're going to get a whole bunch of new pilots / planes, and that's the name of the pilot, and this is the plane. And then you've got some skills for the pilot, because they start off at rookie, and you can pay to promote them and get them advanced up to legendary. So let's look at the counter sheet, which are going to have your new bandits and bogies and opposing units that you're going to be encountering on your missions. And then the blue ones are your planes, which should match up to the planes that are in the card deck. The counters are relatively thick here, good thickness, good clarity, somewhat pre-rounded, so there's no need for clipping on these. DVG counters are usually a good quality counter, good thickness. As for the campaigns, we get 3 new campaigns here, which is the Allies Advance. So this is North Africa. You're getting Assault on Sicily. So there's Montgomery and Patton that you're going to be going against there. And then you have the Italian campaign. So here's Anzio and the like there. So your 3 new campaigns to play in the Mediterranean. So what do you get with these campaign cards? Well, these numbers here are going to be specific targets. So for this campaign, you'll just draw these cards, these targets, put those in a deck. And so when you're selecting a target, you'll draw from that deck, and that'll determine what is your target for that mission. You also have some special rules for that mission. You have what's available aircraft, any kind of special weaponry. You're going to have a recon and intel track that you keep track during the campaign. And then at the very outset, you're going to determine whether you want a short, medium, or long campaign, and that's going to determine your eventual evaluation, because this is a solitaire game where you're trying to obtain victory points by knocking out targets and the like, and what you do in that time period, whether it's a short, medium, or a long campaign, is what your final score is. So, is that enough for y'all? So basically what we're doing with each of these expansions is we are... So let's get into the cards here a little bit. See what we have. Now, for these cards, we're going to have your target cards, your event cards, and your plane / pilot cards. So we got a little bit of stuff there. So here's your target cards. Here we get that static that you can't get it off. There we go. Anyway, got a clinger. Have a cling on. There we go. Target cards, which are 57, 58, and 59. There's 59 right there. So if you were to, you'll put this card in the deck. If you drew this, then that is your target. It's aircraft hangars. It'll tell you you're going to be drawing these counters to determine what's over the target, either the sights and bogeys, and what's over the approach. It tells you your victory points, where you set up the recon and intel table, and any kind of special rules for the for that target. So we got 3 new targets here. We have some new events, and events affect the approach, the over the target, and then coming home. So you got 2 new events here. And then you have a whole deck of planes and pilots. Whole deck of planes and pilots here. And as I said before, they go from a newbie all the way up to legendary. So you're going to have 3 of these for each plane and pilot. Here's the name of the pilot. Here is the plane. Here's its characteristics. And here are some of the pilot characteristics and how it deals with stress over time. Of course, as it gets up to legendary, it gets some special abilities, and it's a better pilot to have if that pilot lives that long, right? So you're going to get 3 of these for each of the new planes and pilots that you get to add to your mix here. So we have quite a few of these, and of course there'll be a representative counter over here. So this is what you get in a bag of Mediterranean number 2, which is expansion number 4 to Stuka Leader from DVG. There you have it. I'd love to know what you think about this. Are you interested? I mean, this is interesting. You got North Africa, you got Sicily, you've got Italy. These are some prime campaigns to interact with and to manage the German air command for those campaigns. Anyway, that's what I have for you today. I'd love to know what you think about it. Always appreciative of you stopping by and spending some time with me. The best way I know you stopped by is drop me a comment and let me know what you think. Anyway, take care. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.